your career, stylistically, in terms of how the Grizzlies want to play, what is it most similar to from the teams you've been on in the past?
Just know how to get out in transition, the pace. A lot of teams I've been on, always want to just pick up their transition pace, but also being able to get some threes up in that transition, easy layups, and also being able to pick up, right after that transition happens. I think with this team, we have that talent, the effort and speed that we can do both.
But is there any previous team you've been on that it reminds you of a little bit more than others?
Not necessarily. I think most of the team was the teams I've been on was trying to pick up their transition pace, but I think here, that's what they've been best at, throughout the years in transition. When Ja pushing the pace, and everybody just running the floor with them. I think we're doing a lot of that now more, and just trying to just keep it under control all the time.
With all the talk about speed, and you have more experience at playing for other teams and being in more training camps, is there a noticeable difference, and how is this training camp different as far as the team actually trying to implement more speed than other teams are trying to use?
There's a lot different. There's a lot of the fast pace here. I always say, we change the possession pretty quick, getting up and down the floor, and as opposed to like other teams just really pretty much slow in transition, or have like a couple possession where we up and down in transition, but not as fast as it is here. And I kind of like the pace. Like I said, it kind of fit into my game. Is just being that speed, digging out down that court, getting offensive defense real quick.
Defensively, what's it going to be like? Can you describe what's like when you have multiple guys, multiple wings who are capable of guarding a one? Seems like that's kind of what y'all are aiming to do, have multiple guys on the perimeter who can guard number one options. We've seen you do it, Jalen Wells, Vince Williams, a couple guys. What's that do for you? What's that do for the team?
I mean, that means a lot when you have more than one guy that wants to defend, and likes to defend. That's good for any team and organization. But for me, defense wins games. You got to be able to get stops when you need them. You got to be able to, buckle down and lock up when it's crunch time. So I think just having multiple defenders out there and then also can play and shoot on the offensive end goes a long way for us.
You're used to guarding the best perimeter guy on the other team most of your career, probably. And Jalen Wells sort of had that role for the Grizzlies last year. Are you guys going to negotiate it before every game?
I like that. Yeah, I like negotiating that. Or if not, just me having that talk with him, like, hey, this is how I'm playing this today. How are you playing? Or us being on the same page. It's like if we're picking up full, we're picking up full the whole